Hello everyone, this is the instructional video for the Tai Chi forms. We're going to be going over our alignment, our stances, and the transition steps. Let's begin with the alignment. So we're going to start with our knees always slightly bent through the entire Tai Chi practice. We have a nice long spine, core engaged. We're going to keep our shoulders nice and relaxed, as well as keeping the shoulders over the hips as we move through the forms. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Next, let's go into our stances. We're going to begin with our feet together. There are 3 stances. The first one is a side step. All we do is step to the side, and we weight shift so our weight is right in the center. And let's do that again. When you step to the side, you want to put your heel down first. That's it. Let's do that once again. Feet together and step. Let's go ahead and shift over to the left side with our feet together. And side step right, heel. Shifting over to the other side. Once again, step, shifting over to your left side, feet together. One more time, step, heel down, shift, and together. That is the side step. Next one will be your bow stance, moving slightly forward at a diagonal. So you're going to take your left leg and step out at a diagonal. And you want to make sure there are space between your legs on this. And as you step out to the side, your front foot is going to turn slightly outwards, just a little bit. Let's bring our feet back together again. And let's do that once again. So I step out on my bow stance, slightly turned out with my left toes. And let's bring that back. And let's do that one more time. And step. Make sure that weight is right in the center. Knees are slightly bent. Let's bring that together. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So our feet are together. We're going to step with your right foot out into that bow stance. Knee soft. Front foot is slightly outwards at a diagonal. And let's bring our feet back together. Once again, stepping out to the side to that bow stance. And let's bring that back. Nice work. Our third stance is a reverse bow stance. So our feet are together. This time you're going to take your left foot and step back slightly at a diagonal. Now as you do that, you want to step back and go onto the ball of your foot. And then you're going to do a slow shift, putting your heel down. And again, weight is in the center. Let's do that again. Feet together. And step back at a diagonal, ball of the foot, and then slowly put the heel down. Nice. Let's do the other side. Feet together, step back with your right foot, ball of the foot, and down. And let's bring those feet together and do that one more time. Step back, and down. Very good. Let's bring the feet together and talk about where the weight shift is happening. So for example, when we step to the side, you want to make sure that your weight shift is happening down through the hips. Side, nice and smooth. I want you to imagine you have a cup of water on the top of your head, and you want to make sure that cup of water does not spill off the top of the head. So side step. Feet together. Let's do our forward bow stance. Heel. Weight in the center. Going through your hips, bring the feet back together. Let's do the front bow stance with the other leg. Stepping out, knees slightly bent. Good, and bring that back in. Nice work. Let's do our reverse bow stance. Stepping back, and weight is in the center. And feet together. And last time, stepping with that right foot, bow stance, and back. shifting through the hips and feet together. Excellent work. Next, we're going to talk about some transition steps. How do you move from the left side to the right side, for example? So with our feet together, we're going to talk about two transition steps. We're going to talk about rocking and heel pivot. So let's go ahead and step into our bow stance forward. Now to continue with the form, you're going to do a little bit more of a shift and your back heel comes off the floor. From here, we're going to rock back through the hips. Again, keep that cup of water from falling. So through the hips, you're going to lift your front toes. Just do that back and forth a little bit. Go to the front foot, heel off, slowly, toes lift. Let's go and do that one more time, nice and easy. Heel, toes lift. Nice. Let's stay here and transition to the next one. From here, you're going to pivot your toes forward. Put the toes down. Then you're going to take that back foot and step and bring it in to meet the other foot. Very nice. I'm just going to back up a little bit. Let's do the other side. So we step out bow stance. Let's go and shift a little more forward. So we go onto the ball of the foot on that back foot. And let's go ahead and slowly rock back through your hips, toes up on that front foot. Once again, moving forward, ball of the foot. Very nice. And slowly back, toes lift. Let's stay here and continue forward. Pivot the toes forward, put the toes down, and bring the feet together. Excellent work. Let's go ahead and put that together. So our feet are together. We're going to step out into our bow stance. Very good. Heel comes off on that back foot. Slow rock back. Front toes lift. Pivot those toes forward, down, and bring that in. Let's do the other side. Bow stance. Slowly moving forward. Back heel comes off. Slow rock back. Toes lift. Pivot those toes forward, down, and bring the feet together. Excellent work. Let's go ahead and talk about the last stance, which is our reverse bow stance. So our feet are together. So I'm going to step back, ball of the foot. Now for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the toes and just bring that foot in to meet the other foot. And let's try the other side. Right foot steps back, ball of the foot. Slow rock back. Imagine that cup of water on your head and bring it in to meet the other foot. Nice. Let's do that once again. Step back with your left foot, ball of the foot. Slow rock back, lift the toes, and bring that foot in. And one more time, right foot steps back, lift the toes, and bring that foot in. Excellent. Nice, everyone. Next, let's talk about your opening position. Before you move into your forms, it's important to begin in a very specific position. So our knees are soft. And what we're going to do is you're going to do a slight weight shift to your right leg. You're going to lift your left heel off the floor. So you've got 70% of your weight on this right leg and about 30% on this left leg. This is your opening position for the legs. Just focusing on the legs. We're going to do a side step. From here, I'm going to go heel down, shifting over to my left side through my hips, lift my right foot, and bring that in. And I'm going to land just on the ball of the foot. Let's do that the other side again. Stepping over to the right, transition, lift, and step ball of the foot. One more time. Side, heel, lift, and step. And once again, side, lift, and step. Nice. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with our bow stance. So we are in our opening shape. Your left heel is up. We go into our bow stance. Let's do the whole thing. Bow stance. Shifting forward. Heel comes off on that back foot. Slow rock back through the hips. Lift your left toes. Pivot the toes forward and down. We're going to step and bring that right foot in. So now our right heel is up. Good. Let's do the other side. Bow stance. Shifting forward. Left heel comes up. Slow rock back. Right toes lift. Pivot those toes forward. Down. And step with your left heel up. Excellent. Let's do the same thing for our reverse bow stance. So we have our left heel up, knees soft. Let's step back, ball of the foot at a diagonal, shifting back through the hips, right toes lift, and bring that in. And you're going to land on the ball of the foot on that right foot. Let's do the other side. Step, slow shift back, lift, and left foot comes in. Excellent work. Nice.